Well, hey everybody. I am out here today. I'm going to do a little something different than I normally do. Normally you see me on the bike riding around, talking to you from there. Today we're going to do a little something different. I'm out here with my Benelli 135. I got some new bar end mirrors that I want to put on it. We're going to take a look at them. I'm going to install them, see how they look, see how they function, and we'll go from there. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is take the bar end weight off. It's just an Allen screw on the end. You unscrew that, and the weight and the thread should actually come out. You can separate the two of these here. You can take this screw out and remove the bar end weight and put the screw back in, is what we'll need to do to be able to mount the mirror. Alright, so once we've removed this bar end weight from the handlebar, the next thing we want to do is remove the threaded piece from the actual weight. So that's where we take this screw out. Just use an Allen wrench and undo it. Pull the screw out. Make sure you don't lose the lock washer, because we're going to reuse that. Set that aside. As you can see, now the thread is separated from the bar end weight. We can set that aside. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this piece, which is the piece where the handlebar or the bar end mirror attaches to. Normally what you do is you put this all in there, this would screw in and it would expand to the inside of the handlebar and hold it in place that way. But since we're not using the expansion, we don't want to ruin the threads inside the handlebar. We're going to take that piece off. It's real simple. Just unscrew that in, pull the piece off, set those aside. We're going to not use the screw that came with it. We're going to actually use the original screw that came on the handlebars originally. So we're going to take the bar, or the actual thread, put it through the mirror attachment piece, and screw it back into the thread. Pretty simple, straightforward procedure. And then you want to tighten this down. Don't tighten it down too much. You don't want to crack the plastic, but tighten it down enough to where it won't come off. Just like that. What we're going to do then is we're going to go ahead and screw that back into the handlebar, and that's where our mirror will attach. Let's take a quick look at the mirror itself. Pretty simple, pretty basic. This little piece goes and clamps around the piece I just previously showed you. There's a screw that goes in there to hold that in place. Once you get this clamped around like that, you can actually rotate it and move it to whatever position you want, and set the mirror up however you prefer. So let's go ahead and screw the thread back into the handlebar end and attach the mirror. Alright, so now we're going to take the threaded piece that we just put together, thread it back into the end of the handlebar. Pretty simple and straightforward. Get that in there. You can use a wrench or whatever you want to tighten it down. I'm just going to use a pliers, just give it a little hand tighten. I don't want to go too tight, I don't want to strip the threads out. That's good. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten this on the end here. Just like that. Like I said, I don't want to go too tight. It's got a lock washer in there. If I go too tight, I might crack the plastic. I don't want to do that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our mirror. I'm actually going to mount my mirrors like this here, so that they're sticking out to the side. I like it. It seems to work well for me. It's very simple. Just clamp it on there. Take the provided screw. And just thread it on. Tighten it down, and you're set. You're good to go. When you get on the bike, you adjust the mirrors to how you want them. There's actually a screw back here as well, so you can tilt the mirrors back and forth however you'd like. But that's how I like them. And there you go. Simple, straightforward. Alright, so I've got the bar end mirrors installed and mounted. They look pretty good. They function well. I just took it out for a little ride. They allow you to see behind you really well. They look pretty good. They changed the whole profile of the bike without those big old lollipop mirrors sticking up. But it was a pretty easy installation. Only took about 15-20 minutes. So there you go. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of video of what they look like on the bike. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I'd really appreciate it. As always, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.